everybody, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is a very special action figure review that I have for you today, and that is because this is probably my new most favorite action figure that I have. I got this figure from my wife for Christmas this year, and this figure is based on this figure right here. This is the City Hunter Predator from the movie Predator 2. However, the version of the figure that I'm going to review is just a tad bit bigger than this one right here. As you can see, this is the 4th scale version of the City Hunter Predator from Predator 2. And this is one big fucking toy. This thing is huge, man. I don't think I have any toy that is as tall as this thing. And this thing is really, really detailed. I'm going to go over this thing, and you better believe it that I am going to have a few comparisons to some other big-ass toys, as well as maybe some other small ones, because this thing is so big. Okay, now just look at the detail on this mask. Let me put my real fingers up there so maybe give you a little fucking idea how big this fucking thing is. It's like the size of a fucking baseball. It's how big his head is. This thing's detailed. Look at them eyeballs. That little fine detail in there. That is fucking awesome. And all them little dents and shit making that mask look like it was beat up. This thing is fucking awesome, man. Look at them fucking little rings they got on the braids there. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. This thing is amazing. Look at all this. Look. That is fucking awesome. All this detail, man. I can rub my finger on there all day. I'm like fucking salad fingers. It's not a rusty spoon, but it's a bumpy plastic. Oh, bumpy plastic. It's fucking awesome. And these fucking dreads. Look at them. Each dread is an individual piece. That is fucking cool, man. If Marcus is here, he'd be like, attention to fucking detail, man. Look at that shit. We got this fucking detailed shoulder pad, this armor. Look at this. The fishnet is real. It's not sculpted on like the smaller Predators. It's real fucking fishnet, man. Look at this fucking awesome ass toy. Even the arms, the fishnet is real. Look at this. Oh, I like it, man. Oh, you know, I have a lot of fucking toys, man. I have a lot of toys and lots that I could consider my favorites. But this one, man, holy shit. I'm sorry I'm saying man so much and fucking and shit, but I just can't help it because I like this one. Holy shit. Holy fucking doo-doo. Now, because of the size of this thing, it's kind of hard to review with the way I normally do it. So, I'm going to have to duck out of here for a while, and you'll see Mr. Evilcheese's real hands doing all the work, because I can't fucking hold this big fucking Predator, go over the fucking things, and hold me. It's just too fucking hard, so see you later. Alright, I guess I'll talk in my real voice a little bit, because this really is one of my favorite toys ever. Like, I've had a lot of favorite toys, and I want to do a video someday where I go over my favorites, but this one just might be my most favorite ever. Because I love Predator, and this thing is just so big. It's just really awesome. And there's so much detail in this. A lot of times when they scale up figures, they don't add too much more detail. It's just the same detail as a smaller one. But this one is really awesome. And this thing was really expensive. I got it for Christmas, so that's fine with me. I know I bitched on the, what was it, Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc video, how expensive they were for as small as they were. But this guy is big. I think that means I should show a little comparison now, because to show you how big he is compared to the Batman. Now, I bitched because the Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze, especially Mr. Freeze, wasn't much bigger than Batman. Well, here's Batman next to this Predator. I'd say he's worth quite a bit more than this little Batman here. I'd say, what would you say? I don't know. He's like 5 times bigger, maybe. Batman is 20.
That'd be like $100. Well, he was 80, and we got a little discount for one of them. What was it, like 20% off, something like that, coupon. So he was a lot cheaper than that. So I think it's a pretty fucking good deal for how big and detailed this fucking thing is. This is a really awesome toy. Now, I feel kind of bad for my wife because she always tries to surprise me on Christmas and it never works because she always ends up having to ask me what I want because I'm so picky about things. And we were in Toys R Us, and I knew these figures were coming out, but I'd never seen them in person. But we see them at Toys R Us. They had this one, and they had that bluish one. And I seen that, and I'm like, that is fucking awesome. Too bad they're so expensive. And then, well, later I'm like, you know, I think I really want that. If you want to get that for me for Christmas. And maybe I'll go and lay that away for you some night. And that's what you can get me. And she's kind of pissed because she's already planning on doing that. But I knew how fast these things would probably go and be gone. And so I kind of went and laid it away myself. And she's kind of upset about that. But still, she paid for it. So I pretended like I didn't know, even though I was the one that laid it away originally. It's just a mess, but I'm okay. Because I really wanted this fucking thing, damn it. Look at this thong. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of bothered me about predators and their fucking loincloths and thongs. It's like, but whatever. Look at this thing. Look at this wrist thingy here. This little, what do you call that? Wrist band, arm, forearm, cover thing. Whatever. It's really detailed. All that little scientific, advanced alien bullshit. I don't know. It's really cool. But, I don't know. I guess I should go over to Sculpt since that's kind of what I'm doing. But kind of like a small one, they got the Sculpt in thing where his little disc goes. His little knee pads are actually a separate piece. And it's got a little elastic like strap on there on both of them. That's pretty cool. That's different than the smaller one. He's got his armor on his legs and this thing, which I still don't know what this little slot's for. It's on a smaller one too. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's stick a blade in there, but his blade's supposed to go there, so I don't know, whatever. Look at this thing, his fucking neck. Look at his neck. That is detailed as fuck. Look at that little thing wrapped around his neck. It's awesome. He's got like little wrinkles on his neck even. This shit could be hidden half the time. It's just awesome, man. Look at his wrist blades. Those are cool looking. It's fucking Predator wrist blades. It comes out just like in the movie. Ka-ching! That's Wolverine noises, but whatever. And he's got his little brass knuckle type things made of something. Whatever. Okay, and then he's got his little laser gun on his shoulder. I'm drunk, by the way, so I'm having trouble talking. I'm drunk and tired, and it's hard. I don't know. But the sculpt on this is just really amazing. I mean, it's hard to see, but if you look in, like just this texture on his chest. There's like, you can see all the wrinkles and like the texture of his skin. This thing is just really, really detailed. And I think he is worth every penny. I love this toy. The biggest complaint is, where the fuck am I going to display this thing? I got to like build some shelves on the wall and get some fishing line and attach them to the wall so they don't fall off. This thing's so fucking big. Look at his feet. He's got all these little spikes coming out of his feet. What the hell, man? He's like dogs with their little extra spikes, and he's got like 3 of the fucking things sticking out all over the place. Whatever. Look at this thing. This thing's textured, layered, fucking loincloth thing. That was really textured for a loincloth. Look at that shit. And it's got a little elastic string. See that? See that little elastic string there? I don't know if you can see. Whatever. It's elastic string holding it on. He also comes with this little Predator purse, I guess you would call it. I don't know. A little Predator pouch that he has wrapped around him with this little string. And it's like got a little bone thing going around the side and some texture on there. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be a pouch. Probably have this on wrong, because you would think that little opening would be on the other side. So, yeah, it's probably supposed to be on the other side. But whatever. You can put it however you want. Look at that, man. Look at that shit. Holy shit. Look at that fucking hand. It's fucking detailed. as Marcus would say, attention to fucking detail, that's what I like. Sculpt on this is just amazing. I mean, you know, there's a small one that's the same basic sculpt, which the small one's pretty fucking awesome too, but this big one, holy shit, man. I am impressed. As for the paint job, I say the paint job's better than the smaller one, because, you know, it's small, it's fucking hard to paint. I don't know how well you can tell in the video, but the colors are somewhat dull on the smaller one, but they're a little more vibrant on the bigger one, and I like that. It's got a little more oranges and brown variants in there. Pretty cool. This one's just kind of faded out looking. This one's just awesome. The color mask is pretty cool. Looks all worn out and weathered. I really like that shit. Looks pretty cool, man. The armor they painted to look all weathered, worn, used. It's pretty cool. I like it. Doesn't look like he just walked out of factory with his brand new armor. Nope, he's been through some battles with this bullshit. It's fucking sweet. The stripes on his legs are pretty cool too. Look at that. Vibrant colors in there. I like it. Kind of sucks about the ball joints. They're just brown, but you know they're ball joints. Paint's gonna rub off. Can't really blame them for that, but you don't really see it too much anyway when you got it posed because the loincloth kind of covers it. Shadows cover it, so whatever. Deal with it. The articulation on these is pretty much the same as the small ones. You could do pretty much anything that you could do with the small ones. Pose them in any way you want. Move the head around. Whoa, dude. Point that thing. I think this one actually has a little more articulation than the small one does. If you look closely, you can kind of see, you know, it's on this little peg thing, but you're going to move this light. It's on this little peg that can spin around. That's pretty cool. You basically aim it in any direction you want. That is awesome. And it can slide back and forth in this little groove here. So you can slide it all the way back there. Slide it back up. You can just aim that thing any fucking way you want. And just like small ones, you can make them do splits. He's got the double joint knees. Just can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Make him act like he's getting a nice kiss from another predator. Stick the leg up. I don't know. He can do it. He's all fucking awesome, man. Do whatever the fuck you want with this guy. Oh, you can make it look like he's about to pounce on somebody. He does come with some accessories, which are some nice accessories. He comes with his little spear staff type thing, which is a little better than the one that came with the small version because this one can actually extend instead of just having like either an extended version or non-extended version. But this one can be either. It can extend, and then it can go back down to almost normal size. Not quite complete normal size, but it's pretty close. Look at that shit. Sweet. It's even got the little dots in there. I wonder if them that can also explode like Predator does when he messes with them dots. I don't know. But that's a pretty detailed little piece there. And one of his other accessories is this hand here, which you can replace on his left arm. And it's basically used to hold that spear that I just showed. He also comes with this little throwing disc that you can fit into his hand. It can also snap onto that little thing on his leg, but just like a smaller one, it doesn't stay on too well. But I'll stick it on there to show you. I actually think I got this on a little better than I could on the smaller version. It's in there pretty good. But that is his little hand thingamajigger. I'll stick it in his hand so you can see that too. There you go. He's ready to throw his little disc and chop the fucking heads off. Woo! Well, now it's time for some size comparisons. What I think is pretty fucking interesting. Hopefully you have some of these toys or have an idea how big they are, because this guy just dwarfs them all. So, are you ready for this fucking shit? Okay, here you got the Marvel Select Juggernaut and Abomination. These toys are huge, man. I told you about them before in one of my reviews. These things, you could beat somebody to death with these fucking things. Now let's see him next to Predator. And there's a size comparison. As you can see, they don't quite measure up to the height of the Predator. Poor little guys. Look at the little jelly bastards. Here's the Kratos, made by NECA. He's a big son of a bitch. He's a hell of a lot taller than that Abomination toy, but still, he doesn't really compare to that fucking Predator. There you go. Look at that fucking shit. Look how fucking big he is. Holy shit. He's huge. He dwarfs fucking big ass Kratos. What is he, like 18-inch tall Kratos? I don't know how tall he is. He's fucking huge though. And fucking Predator dwarfs him. Holy shit. If you ever piece together that Pit figure, the Pit Build-A-Figure made by Toy Biz, here he is. He's a big fucking toy. Bigger than Abomination. Wider than that Kratos, but still dwarfed by that fucking giant ass fucking Predator. Holy shit. Okay, here's a few smaller toys compared to him. Here's one of the Hasbro G.I. Joes. This is about the size of his head. And here's one of McFarlane's Walking Dead toys, Michonne. Tiny little thing compared to his Predator. You're probably getting the idea how big this fucking thing is. But he is huge. Now this is a really expensive toy. I think he was, well, I don't know why, I can't remember, but he was either $79 or $89 at Toys R Us, which is really expensive. But man, if you love toys and you love Predator, this thing is awesome. You can't do too much better than that without paying like $200 for them on Hot Toys. It's just things aren't as tall, but those things are just ridiculously amazing. But if you want this fucking big ass fucking Predator, you think it's cool, the size of it, the detail, it's fucking worth it, man. If you can afford it, buy this fucking thing, man. Buy it. It's fucking awesome. Oh, and by the way, I told you that there was 2 Predators at that Toys R Us, and it was my Christmas present, so yeah, I might just have another review of the other Predator, seeing as how I also got him for fucking Christmas too, so look out for that. The other Predator, the bluish one. I always forget his name, but I'll remember it for the video. Ooh, I gotta show you the box, because, I don't know, he's a big fucking toy that comes in a box, okay? I'll show you the box. Alright, there it is, there's the box. Big fucking 4th scale Predator. You can see that shit. Look at that. 4th scale. Nice little design on there. There's the other one. That's the other Predator I got. The bluish one. What is he called? Doesn't even say his name. I don't know. I think his name's Warrior Predator. I don't know. He's awesome though. There's the back. Yeah. Fucking cool. Damn it. Where the hell am I supposed to stick this thing? Seriously. Look at this. Look at this shit. Man. Look at this toy here. This fucking guy. Holy shit. There you are. In case you don't have any of those toys, there you go. There's a can of Mountain Dew next to City Hunter Predator. So you can see this thing would probably, if he was alive, run around and rape your cat. Sorry about that, but Predators rape cats. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't annoy you too much with my super excitedness and drunkenness, but this was a fucking cool ass Predator toy. NECA is awesome. I love it. Well, see you later. See you next time. Watch more of my videos. Cheese and bananas. They're really yellow things. And, yeah. Goodbye. Click on the toy to see the review.